What's good, ladies and gentlemen? This will be Varus Thoughts Volume 49. I'm going to touch a little bit on video games. Everybody knows that Call of Duty Black Ops is out, and I'm playing it. Almost done with the single player mode. Did play some multiplayer mode and a little bit of zombies and a lot of Dead Ops arcade. And here's how I feel about Call of Duty Black Ops. I like the single player campaign a lot for the simple fact that the conspiracy, the Cold War, Vietnam War setting, even though I'm not a huge fan of it because developers like to mess up the gameplay, mess up the story altogether. But I think Treyarch took their time with the single player campaign, make it longer. Like, unlike Infinity War, just throw the stuff in there and just like, oh, okay, here's what I think, and be done, wash my hands, let's make the multiplayer. So, the total of the single player campaign so far for me, like I said, I'm not done with it. I played at least 6 hours into it. So, and the multiplayer is very balanced for the most part. There's no stopping power. There's no Juggernaut. I'm happy that Juggernaut isn't in the game, but I'm a little disappointed that the stopping power isn't in the game. But thanks to that perk not being in the game, the stopping power, my kill death ratio is 0.92, which is great, and my win loss ratio is 1 point something. So I'm a team player. So come and find me in Humping Gaming website. I'm a user there. As for Medal of Honor, this is way before the patch. I love the single player campaign so much better than Black Ops, and the sounds is crazy. It makes you feel like you're in the war so much better than Black Ops. I mean, that's the way I feel. That's my opinion on that. As for the multiplayer, the multiplayer is disappointing for 3 reasons. The spawn system is so bad it makes Modern Warfare 2 look like a game of the year, let alone Call of Duty World at War. Is that bad? The map design is really poor. Just poor map design to the point it favors snipers like almost every single map you play, except for Kabul City Ruins. That's my favorite map so far. And last but not least, the action bolt sniper rifles. It's the bolt action sniper rifles. Excuse me. It was severely broken and overpowered to the point you get one hit kill to the knees, to the legs, to the foot, to the butt, to the hamstrings, to the back, to the torso, to your arms. It's ridiculous. So, mind you, this is way before the patch came in. So, then sports, for the Panthers versus Buccaneers preview, for the Panthers, it comes down to pride. And as for the Buccaneers, getting back to, winning games, get back on track. In order for the Panthers to win the game, they got to score points. They got to score at least 20 points or more. I'm not touching on the defense and the special teams for the simple fact they've been playing great all year long. It's just the offense is not holding their end of the bargain. So now Jimmy Clausen will be the starting quarterback, and they will use Amante Edwards as an emergency quarterback, which would be interesting. I wanted to see Tony Pike, but oh well, what can you do? Mike Goodson will be starting, replacing John Stewart. He's out with a concussion that he suffered last Sunday against New Orleans Saints. As for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, in order to get their 6th win of the year, they got to establish the run for the offense. And LeGarrette Blount is a beast, man. And Josh Freeman, he's a good quarterback. He's improving a lot. So, as for the Tampa Bay defense, just smother Carolina Panthers offense. Don't let them score a single point. Just keep them out of the end zone. Make them kick field goals. Let the field goal team beat you. So, I got the Buccaneers winning the game 20-13. So that's my final score for the Carolina Panthers. I mean the Buccaneers over Carolina Panthers, excuse me. Now the NBA playoff predictions. All right. I got the Eastern Conference. I have the Orlando Magic at number 1 if they can figure out who they are. The Miami Heat at number 2. What's up with you? What's up with y'all? 5-4. Y'all supposed to be the Chicago Bulls of the century, man. Supposed to go 13-0. Supposed to be undefeated. What's up with y'all? You got LeBron James criticizing the coach. The Celtics at number 3. Chicago Bulls at number 4, Hawks at number 5, Bucks at number 6, Knicks at number 7. Yes, I said it. And number 8, my surprise pick will be the Indiana Pacers. I don't trust the Charlotte Bobcats for the simple fact the lack of offense will hurt them. I mean, who's going to be the third option? And they let Raymond Felton and Tyson Chandler go for Kwame Brown. I mean, damn, Michael Jordan, what are you doing bringing that dude back? Have you learned anything? Western Conference, I got the Lakers at 1, Thunder 2, Mavericks 3, Suns 4, Nuggets 5, Jazz 6, Spurs 7, and Trailblazers 8. I just love the NBA owners crying about losing money and need to contract teams. Well, the Toronto Raptors. They stink. Just like the Vancouver Grizzlies, but they moved from that city in Canada all the way to Memphis, Tennessee, known as the Memphis Grizzlies. At least they're competitive. So, as for, losing money, here's a beautiful idea. Quit giving mediocre, crappy players boatload of money. I'm talking about Darko Milicic. I mean, he got 4 years and $20 million, and he hasn't done anything in the league since he's been there. Kwame Brown, Adam Morrison, the list can goes on forever. That's NBA for y'all. That is NBA at its finest. What else I can say? You got babies dying because parents are just not responsible. For an example, you got a husband and wife left their infant son somewhere in the house to go to the bathroom. I don't know why. And the pit bull got a hold of him, mauled it to death. And there's a thing called backyard. Why would you have a pit bull inside a house around an infant child in the first place? Common sense, people. And you got a 22-year-old woman. I think she's serving 25 years or to life in prison for a second-degree murder on her son. She shook her son twice because he interrupted her gaming session on Facebook, Farmville. She shook him once, went outside to smoke cigarettes, then went back and shook him again. Come on. You can't blame video games for her. No, you can't do that. You have to blame her. She knew exactly what she was doing. Now, as for I saw this one news where an ex-employee from McDonald's was awarded by the judge for $17,500 against McDonald's, which they can appeal. This happened like a couple weeks ago. Why? Because McDonald's made this dude fat. Yes. Their food made this man gain weight, let alone made him fat, to the point of suing them. What? Wow. There's no accountability. There's no self-responsibility. No one forced you to eat it. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, a little bit more on National Football League. The Dallas Cowboys are struggling, 1-7. They got beat down in Green Bay. Wow. They straight up quit on Wade Phillips until the point that he got fired. Well, at least Wade Phillips got the Dallas Cowboys to the Super Bowl, to the playoffs and won their first victory. What, 12, 13 years? Ooh, they're America's team. Woohoo! San Diego Chargers are coming back. The Kansas City Chiefs doing pretty good. Oakland Raiders doing good. So I'm not surprised. And Minnesota Vikings are having problems. Drama. Anonymous players taking shots at Brad Childress. Randy Moss was released. Basically quit on him. I wouldn't blame him. I don't blame him for doing that because Brett Favre and everybody else. Just retire Brett Favre, please. You're the most overrated quarterback in the history of NFL. That's just my opinion. And I'll check y'all later. See y'all next time.